after 70, we lost the gap.
Definitely, yes.
So how
Flirting,
to
we
do,
do, yes, yeah.
and I was very nervous, and especially because
He has got blue eyes.
exactly. And then I thought, oh my god.
I have to tell you something about this date. So
Be careful, be
please
careful.
tell me.
I can't take him and bring him to the table.
Because Brazilian women, we talk too much.
Oh,
So please tell me, John, how was it?
okay. So we actually met because it was during the pandemic. We met in the park.
Okay.
And Susie brought a blanket and some food. If I
No,
remember.
you brought the blanket.
Ah, you brought the food.
I brought the fruits. You brought
Yeah.
the drinks.
So
no alcohol, huh?
It was
No, not at all.
It was a sunny day, so we were
Yeah.
sitting down on the grass. It was lovely, and I had done a bit of planning in advance because I thought
Because you are English, first of all.
I'm English.
Yeah, left side of the brain.
That's right.
and I'm logical, and I like to have a plan. So,
That's good.
but anyway, we're having a very nice conversation. We're walking around the park, and I'm thinking, yeah, I kind of like this girl. There could be some real potential here.
Ooh, romantic.
What I'd done is I bought a rose, and I had it in the boot of my car.
Yeah.
And I thought I will not meet her
Yeah.
and say hello, Susie. Here's a rose. But I
Yeah.
will leave it in the car,
Okay.
and then
Just
we'll
in
see
case.
how the date goes.
If he likes, he will give the flower. If not, he will brought back the flowers.
So to cut a long story short, we're walking back to our cars. I said, just hold on there a second, and I reached into the boot of my car and I presented this rose, and it was special because it demonstrated to Susie that I thought she was beautiful and special, and she knew how I felt.
Okay, now he held my hands. And when we went, we were walking to the car.
Mm-hmm.
He was hold my hands, and then I said, this is the difference between Brazilian man. I think if he was in Brazilian man, he was already, they would try something else. But he was very cool, hold my hand. I said, okay. And when I saw the rose, I said, oh my God, beautiful rose. So when I back home, I put the rose in a vase in my room, and this was like for more than 2 weeks.
Wow, was
So
lasting for the 2 weeks.
flowers
There was the love there,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, it was beautiful.
Ah, well done, John. And is she the first foreigner you are in a relationship, or did you have any other nationality?
Yeah, I did date a Chilean woman.
Okay.
I did.
You can tell the truth, okay?
Yeah.
She's not gonna get you.
So until then, I had only ever been with English women.
Okay.
Then I met a Chilean woman, and that was kind of an interesting experience. Let's not go there.
Okay.
But when I was realised I needed to have a fresh start, to me it didn't matter whether my partner was, what their nationality was.
Okay.
My main criteria was,
Yes.
and I said it in my profile, I want to meet a beautiful woman
Okay.
inside and out. In other words, I want a beautiful, attractive woman like Susie, but I want to know she's got a heart, and I want to know she's got soul, and she's beautiful inside too. And so it didn't really matter where she came from, but when I saw Susie's profile and the beauty, I was captivated, and I just hoped that she had the inner beauty too, which of course she does.
Wow, that's amazing.
But something you forgot to say,
Okay.
the height. Oh yeah, you said it in your profile you asking such a height, and then I asked you why, and then he said because then I can hold it. It's like the right size too. I said, okay.
Well, look, I'm only average height, so I don't want a tall woman.
But when I have my heels, they're the same size,
No,
same height.
not quite.
Right. And just to tell you all, we are live on YouTube, Radio Brazil, Mais Brazil YouTube channel. So, people are, listening to us and probably, yes, yeah, they can see us. Yeah, hello. Yeah. So, John, so you saw her beauty, as you said, you went to, see her beauty outside and inside. And you had experience before with, another language, another, culture. But what most attracted you from our culture? What is there that you think, yes, there is, Brazilian art different from English or other nationality? What is that?
I would say, I don't know many Brazilian women for a start, so I don't know.
Oh, she's hiding everyone from you,
Oh,
isn't she? She has to, just in case, isn't it?
No, actually you met some.
What I'm saying is I don't know them well.
Okay.
So I don't really know. I don't really know to what extent Susie represents Brazilian woman, or to what extent she is an individual. But of course, she has Brazilian background, culture.
Yeah.
So for me, there's passion for life, and passion in love, and there's a free spirit, excitement, enthusiasm, just a big burst of energy, particularly from Susie.
It's Brazilian.
This is the positives.
Okay. Oh yeah. No. Next vlog we will talking about the negatives. Yeah, we will, because we have got some to tell about English too. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Your time
about
you come.
it.
Hey, Neto Brazil. Your time you come.
That's right. Yes, definitely. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So these are the main things that attracted me to Susie.
But about the Brazilian culture, every day with you, what you like about?
Yeah. What's the difference between us and other women?
Well, I said this to Susie a couple of times, I think, and hopefully there's not too many British people listening to this show.
Yes.
But what I can find is English women, for example, the culture is quite stable, and I think they can be a little bit
predictable.
A little bit predictable, a little bit boring, a little bit a lack of excitement, if you like. In day-to-day life as well as other areas.
Yeah.
Of course I like English women.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with them, but there can be a lack of, this burst of energy, this excitement, this enthusiasm, this
fire.
Fire. It's like
fire.
Yeah. So,
excuse me.
So this is more. And this is attractive to be around.
Okay.
It's because it lifts your spirits. It's inspiring.
Yeah, I think like Adriana, she doesn't drink, and she's been to parties with me, like with my brothers and various different parties. And if you took an English woman and she was going to drive, I think she'd be she wouldn't be enjoying herself so much. But Adriana, she's really talkative. She don't have to drink to enjoy herself.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah,
and
Susie's saying.
See?
But at least I'll get a free taxi ride home. She can drive.
Not in our case, John. We have to take a Uber back home.
Because we both like to have a little drink.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, I have got here Diogo. He has got an English channel, but he has a question for you guys. So I'm gonna put his audio on. We're gonna listen to it, and then we're gonna answer, and then see what he's gonna say, and then we're gonna go for the next blog. That is, we're gonna tell the bad side.
Oh.
There there is no bad side really when you love, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes, I think it's
There is like
adaptation.
adaptation, exactly.
Because everybody has the right and wrong, or
That's
right
right,
and left.
definitely,
So
yes.
one support each
That's
other.
the balance.
It's the balance.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Let's listen to Diogo.
Good morning, everyone. How's it going? How are you? So first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for this interview. What a cool interview. Really nice, really interesting. We should do this more often, okay? So I'm going to introduce myself really quickly. So my name is Diogo Marques. I'm from Brazil, and I've been living in UK for about 6 years. Then I've been married for 5 years. And my wife is she's British in a way. Yeah, she's English. And do you know what? I find really interesting the difference between Brazilian girls and British girls. For example, being married with a British girl, English girl, seems like I've got more freedom. English girl is less jealous than Brazilian girls, because I had some relationships in Brazil, and I have Brazilian girlfriends, and now I can see, wow, I've got more freedom and than I used to have. My question is, what about you? Do you think Brazilian girls are more jealous than British girls, or no really, or doesn't matter? It's fine. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.
Well,
Wow, what a question! What a question! Because-
but let them answer.
Yeah,
And
let
I
them
will
then.
give- We're gonna give up our.
Then you'll
point
tell
of
us the
view.
truth.
It's
Oh,
true.
there you go, Tony, tell me.
I think it don't really matter so much with the culture. I mean, it's jealousy in every person, in every culture. But with Adriana, I'd say she's the opposite. She sort of, if there's a party, or like my friends invite me to the pub, she encourages me to go, and I'm like, oh, you sure you don't want to come? You're like, no, it's fine, you can go and enjoy yourself. So I would say it's, you know what I mean, like Brazilians are jealous or English are jealous. It's jealousy in everyone, as I said, but so yeah.
I think we are different Brazilians, Susie. I'm getting
Eh,
there. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
John, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with Tony. I don't think it's necessarily a cultural thing. It's an individual personality trait. But with Susie, if anyone knows Susie, she's a strong, confident, outgoing woman. So insecurity is not really her nature, and therefore I don't think we've ever had a conversation or a situation where I have felt that Susie has been jealous. Partly maybe because we've not been in that situation, and I've not allowed or created that situation.
Good point, John.
Yeah,
But-
this is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But also because I don't think it's in her nature. Having said that, I think there is a small part of potential jealousy within Susie, but she doesn't let it out. Or if she feels it, she
She
doesn't
just
tell me. She doesn't show it.
I have
What
to-
is it about?
I have
Susie?
to
I don't
Tell
know.
me.
Well, I agree with the point that he said about insecurities, and because Brazilian people, I think, is very passionate.
Yes.
And as I said before, the relationships, I'm talking about myself, the relationships I have with the Brazilian man, that I always feel could be saying jealous, was because we didn't have the trust.
Okay.
They didn't show me the security.
Yes.
You know? For example, going out on the street and then some very beautiful woman cross, and Brazilian men cannot resist.
That's right.
They will look.
Yeah.
They will look, they will look, they will look. I will look too.
Yes,
Because I think
of
whatever
course.
is beautiful, we
Yeah.
need to contemplate, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But the way the Brazilian man look, this is piss off the woman.
Yes.
The
yes,
Brazilian
the-
woman.
the
That's what.
desire then.
And the Brazilian woman
Mm.
cannot, we don't hold this.
Yeah, we feel down, like we feel less than
Yeah,
what
because I
you
think
know.
when
Yeah.
you're with somebody, then you
I
feel.
think in England we just put the sunglasses on the beach and
you
pretend we're looking at the sea. But
you feel like you respect, right? So it's no point to I be jealous. But the point I disagree with you, John, is if I'm jealous, you will know immediately. Because I don't get BS, you know? Because I think if you want to contemplate something beautiful, let's contemplate together, but not with the eyes like a,
desiring someone like, you know, I know,
And with the timing, I realized that I was more mature to choose better. So if the man was with me looking around, this is not the man to be with me. So it's not their mistake, it's my mistake to choose this kind of man.
That's right.
So now I chose John, and because we have so many things in common, and he respects me. So no point to be jealous.
That's right.
Nah, because it's feel very bad even for them.
Oh, yes,
Imagine if we see a very nice guy or whatever, and then we start to staring the guy.
Yeah.
What the man will feel, right?
It's respect.
It's respect.
Yes.
Even you look, I said, okay, good, but you know, don't keep too deep on this.
Yes.
So I think this is the point. And because the Brazilian woman doesn't get this, and fight, and then looks
like we are jealous.
Of course, a woman is too much jealous, a lot.
Yes,
extreme.
But
we're talking about a more mature relationship.
Yes.
So honestly, if I'm with a man and this man was looking around, I'm sorry, it's not the man to be
for me. Exactly. And the thing is, Jogo, he's here with us, like, you know, he can hear us. And as we said, the security, when you are with someone, you need to kind of feel that trust. You know, that
don't need
doesn't
to worry
matter.
about it.
Yes.
Because I understand what Diogo say about his feel freedom.
Yes.
Because John is the same.
Yes.
He let me go anywhere, everywhere.
Yes.
We don't have this,
kind of where are you going, what you're gonna do.
Exactly.
But the thing is, well, our culture is a very hot in a way. And in Brazil, because it's very hot as well, women show their bodies more and so on.
The sexuality we learn
exactly from when we are babies.
On the dramas on the TV.
Exactly. So I think it's coming from there, because you know, we lost this kind of sexuality in a way.
A little bit,
in a way, because we live here for quite a long time as well, so we kind of lost this. But back there, you know, when my 20s, when I was in Brazil, yes, I did have a relationship that I was a bit more jealous. Because, you know, every time when we went out, you know, with my ex-boyfriend, he was like searching. It's like searching, you know, for another woman that, you know, don't see you there, and you feel like, hold on a second, exactly. What are you doing?
I'm very clear. I look into the guy and said, what's happened?
Yeah, what's happened? Yes.
Because if you want to look around, go.
Just go ahead, yes.
But it's respect with the person who's with you.
Definitely.
Doesn't matter if it's the man or the woman.
Definitely.
And I don't know, sometimes Brazilians, we demand more.
Yes. We are a little bit bossy in a way, I think. The way we talk, the way we act. Here comes the bad side.
Now is the block we're going to say.
The bad side.
I'll just say something about men being, you know, respectful and trustworthy. Is that I think every man can, you know, look at another woman or other women.
Men are visual. You do.
And like Susie said, if someone's beautiful, it doesn't matter whether you're a man or woman, you can appreciate their beauty.
That's right, yes.
But I think, from my point of view, if a man is with the wrong woman, he will look around at others. It's almost like instinctual, I don't know how. But if a man is with the right woman and he loves and respects and appreciates and admires and is attracted to that woman, he doesn't care, honestly, about any other. So he keeps his eyes to himself and his woman.
Well, do you agree, Tony?
Yeah, it's like, is it Diego? Is it Diego? Like he said about like his English girlfriend, like she's not jealous and he's got more freedom, but he could meet another English girl and she could be jealous. Like it's individually, people are jealous, but I think with yourself, as I said before, you let me do what I want. Not what I want, but
Yeah, well, exactly.
I think you don't let me
no,
go.
not quite.
Or also maybe Diogo's wife should not have this insecurity also.
Definitely,
with him.
because he proved to her that he's there for her.
Could be
He
too.
respects her.
Exactly.
I think it's more towards a man. Kind of this situation, looking around, and as you said, John and Susie, when you see someone beautiful, yes, you appreciate it. You just say like, wow, she's beautiful. He's handsome, and that's it. Beauty is for
I
us
think
to
it's
see,
like
not to
disrespect.
desire.
It's disrespectful if you're on a beach and you're with your girlfriend or
And
your
you use
wife,
your
and
sunglasses.
you're just,
Yeah.
you're just
Just to take
you can
Tony,
Sorry, you know that-
take
you-
the sunglasses out.
Sorry.
Diana.
You know they never forget anything.
That's true.
We have a very good. But
No.
also, guys, it's about maturity. It's
Exactly,
beautiful how
exactly.
the age bring to you not just the wrinkles around your eyes,
That's
Yeah.
right.
but also the maturity to
Yeah.
appreciate. Because
Yeah.
listen, if I don't love John, John doesn't love me, why are we gonna get together? I don't.
Right. What's the
You know,
point? You don't
I'm
get
at
it.
the
Yeah,
stage
yeah.
of my age that I wanna collect the most beautiful things in life. Of course, with my challengings and my problems also. But listen, I don't wanna play around.
Definitely. This is what I said to Tony when I
don't wanna
first
play
met
around.
him.
If I'm
No
John,
playing.
I'm 100% with John.
Yes.
Because when I feel that it's ciao, we don't wanna be together.
That's
anymore.
right. Yes. Yeah.
But
yeah.
until I'm be with
Don't
him,
waste the time.
and you can be sure you have you can have my trust, or I have your trust. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
We have trust.
You have trust. Yes. Exactly. This is all about trust and know what you want. I think
Exactly.
that's why in these relationship sites at the moment there's many people there just playing around. But if you want to play, if you want someone just to have sex or
It's
whatever, just
fine.
tell. That's
It's
fine.
fine.
But don't mess with who wants a relationship, who wants a
Exactly.
family, who
Exactly.
wants someone to
Something.
be together. Yes, don't mess around. I think it's called maturity, Susie.
Yeah.
Not we are getting old, but it's
Exactly.
maturity.
I'm not getting old. I'm getting
No, it's
older.
maturity.
I'm
Yes.
getting older. I love that, and I decide to get older in a beautiful way,
Yeah.
and with somebody too I can love. I can share a bottle of champagne.
Yeah,
I
that's
can do crazy
yeah.
things. Sometimes I'm more crazy than John, but yeah, this is the Brazilian
Okay,
side.
yes, definitely. Yes, yeah. But saying that, Tony, as we know, I don't drink alcohol, and I know you said about I can chat, I can be with people who drinks, but does it bother you?
Like when we go out, I think a lot of the time I can see you're, say we're at a party, you're wandering around talking to people. But you can obviously tell if someone's not enjoying yourself. But I always ask you, are you enjoying? Well, you okay? Do you want to stay or do you want to go home? And you'll say no, you can stay out. I'm fine. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're happy, I'm happy. Sort of thing.
Can I make some questions
Of
for
course
you
you
guys?
can, of course you can, because you know
Because you guys know our
definitely,
story.
yes,
And I think the audience
definitely.
also want to know the story.
Yes, yes.
So, when you met Adriana, Tony,
Okay.
what was the most excited you felt about her?
Well, when I met her, it's just like her presence. Like I said on the interview before, I put my hands on the table. I've like dated English girls before, and it's a bit cagey at first, but she made me sort of feel welcome, and she was pleased to meet me. So I put my hands on the table, and she sort of grabbed my hands and pulled them towards me, and I held my hands, and
You're in shock, as you said.
yeah, I sort of
Was
in a
it
bit of
shock?
shock, but it was nice because I don't think a lot of English girls would do that.
No.
I don't think they would. It's
You
warm,
felt more.
yeah, and sort of loving feeling straight away.
And how did you guys meet? I'm sorry, it was a
You
little
were
bit
late, Susie,
Yeah,
because
I
we
know.
told that before. No.
just a highlight, just briefly.
Just highlight, Tony.
It was on a dating app called Bumble.
Yeah.
And, well, I think I went on a couple of apps, and like I said before, there's not very many genuine people on there, and you'd speak to someone and the conversation would just go dead, and yeah, I tried this other app, Bumble, and I was actually going to come off these apps. I thought I'll give up, and then I went on this app, Bumble, and I started speaking to Adriana. I spoke to her for a good couple of weeks, and I thought, oh, the conversation's gone a bit dead. Not gone dead, it sort of went a bit quiet, but I think Adriana...
I had the same as John. I just... No, but I was on holiday, that's why,
Yeah.
I remember, I just was...
And then I was working over Milton Keynes and just getting on with my day, and then out of the blue, Adriana started texting me again, and I think she apologised, she was busy, as she said, she was on holiday, and yeah, we just decided to meet, and we met in Milton Keynes, and, yeah, we had a nice day, fish and chips, and it's really...
Very English.
Love it.
Yeah.
But it's the same through the pandemic, and we had to sort of sit there, and we had to be seated. You couldn't sort of go to the bar or anything like that, and you had to order from the app.
Nice.
And yeah, I put my credit card details on Adriana's phone, and she went away with my details on the phone because she had to store it.
And I stole all his money.
Yeah.
No, that we talked before, but you know, was very trustful, and you know, I'm glad that, you know, I'm genuine, and you know, it was good.
But even at the time, she was saying, "Yeah, do you trust me?" Because I couldn't get a signal in the pub, but you got, as you said, you got to build up a trust with somebody. You don't know this person, but
so our trust was
with my heart, I sort of thought, yeah, I think
there you go.
she seems a nice girl.
There you go, you see. Well, before we go to the next block and talking about, you know, our
The challenges.
Yeah, the challenges. Yeah, challenges, not the bad side.
Not the bad side.
No bad here. Yeah, I'm gonna put on Laura's audio. She wants to talk to
Oh,
us.
nice.
Yeah.
Bom dia, ouvintes da Rádio Mais Brasil UK, Papo de Mulher, comandada aí pela Isabel. Parabéns pelo programa. Quero desejar um ótimo dia para todos, um ótimo final de semana, sabadão, né? Amanhã é dia dos namorados no Brasil. Parabéns para esse casal, Suzy e Joe, que eles sejam muito felizes. Happy day! Bye, bye!
É isso aí, muito obrigada, Laura Arruda. Laura Arruda, que daqui a pouco está aqui com a gente no Top de Londres, né? Aos sábados, comandado por ela. Ela que vai falar também bastante sobre o Valentine's Day de amanhã, né? Lá no Brasil. Então, a gente vai para um breve intervalo e a gente volta já já com mais Papo de Mulher, com mais conversa sobre como né, lidar, na verdade, com relacionamentos com estrangeiros, né? E também saber a opinião de quem namora, por exemplo, um brasileiro que namora com um inglês, né? Não, um inglês que namora com uma brasileira ou um brasileiro. E também eu vou falar com a Márcia Pio. A Márcia Pio, que ela é uma mulher, é uma mulher negra, né? Maravilhosa, lindíssima, exactly. E ela...
Saudade, Márcia.
Ela se casou, né, com um inglês,
Steve,
né, o Steve,
e
assim, né, imagina, deve ser uma pessoa maravilhosa, né, então eles vão estar contando pra gente também um pouquinho da história deles. Então, logo após o intervalo, a gente volta aí conversando com a nossa querida Márcia Pio. Então, um beijo pra vocês e até daqui a pouco.
Você está ouvindo Papo de Mulher.
Eu tinha pensado na Márcia Pio. Márcia is another friend who's...
Aí por causa
Eu não,
do YouTube,
Márcia,
tá ao
she
vivo no
lives close to
YouTube.
you.
Aí por causa da música do direito autoral fica abaixo, deixa tocando na rádio, entendeu?
Ah, ok, tá.
Fica abaixo aqui, aqui tá abaixo.
Aí coloquei a música antes das propagandas, porque aí eu
Depois
coloco a
você vai.
propaganda e aí eu falo do show da Cione,
Isso.
né? E aí eu volto.
Tá.
Fazendo.
Ao vivo no YouTube.
Yeah.
Tá.
Você get going, né? We have
O link tá no grupo da rádio, olha aqui.
yes, of course,
Hello.
keep going, but you know, we can. But yes, it's so many things, isn't it, John, to talk about it. But now we're gonna talk about as I said, the challenges between you know in our relationship, what we find out difficult. You know, it's not many.
Aí só fica esperto quando acabar a música, viu, Adriano?
Ok. Aí volta ali, né?
É. Se você olhar o level lá, tá vendo? Tá normal. É só por causa do direito autoral. Quando toca música no YouTube, eles cortam.
Okay, it's
I think when we talk about the challenges, it will be interesting to hear the women's perspective first.
Yeah.
Definitely, yes. Then you can, you know,
It's not
comment down.
criticism.
No,
You have to
no.
be very
No, exactly.
clear. It's not criticism.
Definitely, no criticism.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
I think actually when you speak about something that's not nice, especially in a relationship, it's good because we have an opportunity to change, to improve.
Always.
You know, so this is the most
I
important
think the first year you sort of getting to know the way they are. And there's some things you see you don't like, and vice versa, isn't it? But
Yeah.
I think if you put it across, if you bottle things up and not speak about it, at a heated moment or whatever, it can come
Yeah.
out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you're better off, sort of, you know what I mean, like saying, speaking about your differences.
Communication is
Yeah.
key.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Communication, yes. I think is the most things that I think I don't know in the past or even now people definitely miscommunication. You know, these days we kind of, you know, I don't know, just I think because it's too easy to change, you know, to change a relationship and so on these days.
Yes.
It's
go on for years,
you know,
can't it?
yeah,
It's like-
yeah.
I was on and off the apps for 2013. I moved into my new house because me and my daughters went to it after 10 years, but I went on the dating sites for 2 or 3 years, and then I met a girl, I was with her for a year. I think it didn't work out, but then you go back on them. Same people on there, exactly the same people.
Yeah.
On and off, on and off, on and off. And I bet if you go on there now, just, you know, they're doing the same, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to, I think, because when you're younger, it's just you, yourself, and whoever you meet, and it's quite easy to, you know what I mean, you might not even be compatible, you don't even realise, you know what I mean, but until you have a family or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then, or when you've got split families, you've got 2 or 3 kids, and they've got 2 or 3 kids, everyone's got to sort of get on and be balanced, and
Yeah.
it's hard. Especially with my daughter, she's got ADHD, she can be hard work. Really hard work.
Yeah.
Her mum passed away like 2 years ago.
Oh, really? Oh.
So she's living with me full time, and she struggles going to school.
How old is she?
15. I think she might have Asperger's, and she's got lots of anger issues where she can't sort of channel her thoughts and feelings. She just likes to chuck her toys out the pram all the time, if you get what I mean.
She's tough, isn't it?
She still like has temper tantrums at 15. When she can't get her own way, she'll get frustrated, and she has medication. She was on one that would give her an anxiety. She used to have panic attacks. But we were just waiting on, like, there's another stimulant one, there's a different one where she's got to have it, and it takes about a month to start working. There's not really much side effects on that, but she's trying to, at the minute she's not on anything, she's trying to choose between the two. But it's trying to get that balance.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough, isn't it? I've got a 16-year-old daughter, and she's, you know, healthy and well, but a challenge at times with the moods and
Oh yeah, she's at that stage where she's...
one word answers.
Yeah.
How was your day? Good.
Yeah.
You got anything planned this weekend? No.
Yeah.
It's like,
They're all
they don't want to
the
open
same.
up to their parents anyway, they want the independence, but
They get lazy, don't they? They just want to lie in bed in the mornings. But at
They find their
at the
way.
weekend, they're up. They want to go out with their mates, don't they? And in the week, they just, I think, yeah, they're just lying because they're at school.
yeah.
Isso mesmo, pessoal. É o Zé do Pão de Queijo. O pão de queijo mais famoso aqui na Inglaterra. E que já atravessou fronteiras na mala de muita gente aqui na Europa. Pois é, agora é divulgando Namorando pela rádio mais Brasil cá. Já são mais de 2 décadas de alegria enfeitando o café da manhã.
Where is Susie?
They're on the phone. Can we get her?
Yeah.
Quando você voltar já pode aumentar normal o volume, Adriano.
Tá, eu aumentei.
Aí só
Mas
aumenta.
esse aqui? Ah, aqui, tudo mais.
Para mais informações das lojas físicas mais próximas e das lojas online, nossos parceiros estão preparados para te atender e enviar seu pedido com rapidez. É só ligar no 073 8738 4978 ou no Instagram, @Zé do Pão de Queijo.
Rádio Mais Brasil UK.
Você está ouvindo Papo de Mulher.
É isso aí, você está ouvindo Papo de Mulher aqui na Rádio Mais Brasil UK. Um papo que tá rendendo, viu, gente? O povo o pessoal tá gostando mesmo, querendo saber aí como que a gente pode falar, as diferenças, né, entre culturas, mesmo na língua e muita coisa. E agora nós vamos falar sobre os challenges, né, sobre as dificuldades que a gente tem de namorar um estrangeiro ou uma estrangeira. Então agora o negócio vai pegar. Vou até colocar uma música romântica aqui de fundo para ver se o negócio acalma um pouco, sabe? Porque eu acho que agora o que você acha, nossa querida Suzy Chicoda? O que você acha de falar sobre as nossas challenges, né, do dia a dia? Você acha que o negócio vai pegar fogo?
Olha, eu adoro falar dos desafios, né? Porque eu acho que desafio para nós é o combustível para a evolução, para o nosso crescimento, né? Então, sempre que tem algum desentendimento entre nós dois, por exemplo, eu sou muito reação, mas aprendi, né? Com o tempo a gente tem que respirar, né? Essa história de respirar mesmo, contar até 10, é forte, resolve, porque você dá oxigênio pro teu cérebro, então você pensa melhor. Mas, às vezes sim, às vezes a gente entra nessas, poxa, é tão diferente, né, a cultura, mas eu acho que sempre é bom ter. Desde que não tenha faca na mesa, tá tudo certo.
Wow, now we have to tell them what you said about John, because she said so bad things about you, John.
Yeah. No, I said the challenging is good for we grow up. Yeah, it's very good to we have. And I'm very reaction with something's happen. I mean immediately. I cannot pretend nothing happened. Yeah, John.
Mm. Absolutely.
I'm like this, but I learned with the timing to don't explode too much. I mean, bite my tongue, count to 10, give some oxygen to my brain, and say, okay, now what's happened? It's nice, but of course, sometimes take a little bit of time. But enough if it doesn't have any knives at the table. You know? But yeah, what do you think, Tony?
Exactly. What do you think, Amor? I call him Amor and he called me Amor as well.
Oh.
Yeah, say Amor.
Yeah, what we're talking about again, tell me.
Yeah, no, we're saying the challenges, you know,
Challenges,
like, what do you think then?
Yeah, I think every relationship's got challenges. I mean, some people have got it easier than others, but I think if you love someone, you've got to sort of take these challenges on and sort of live as a family, where I've got a daughter with ADHD, which is a challenge for me, and Adriana sort of helps me with that, and she sort of like tells me to sort of like set boundaries for my daughter, which I'm quite soft a lot of the
Days
time.
like this, it's all the time. This is where I love in you. It's just kind
Too
of
soft, but I think you've got to sort of, with your children, put these boundaries, and if you're going to sort of make things work and live as a family, you've got to sort of do it together and not have separate rules to the other. And
there is a question, Tony. Sorry. It is a big challenge for all of us when we have got children, and I want to hear from you as well, John. But we kind of, as a parent, obviously we always put our children first, but there is a balance as well, you know, because sometimes people say like, oh, I have to put children first. Yes, we do, but I think as long as you recognize that your relationship as you know, as woman, as a couple, and trying to separate the children, we can kind of go through it. But how difficult it is for you to manage, because you know, in the beginning, as you said, it was kind of we're knowing each other, but as our relationship, you know, developing, we kind of manage better.
It's not just about getting to know the person you're dating or you're with and you've met. You've got to get to know the children, and they've got to get to know your children. So sometimes there could be a lot of challenges where there is children involved.
Yeah.
But you've got to sort of work together, and if there's any problems, you've got to talk about it. The main thing is just talk and sort of resolve these problems.
Conversation, yes, yeah.
But if you let things bottle up, and if you've got any thoughts or problems with anything in the relationship, you've got to talk about it, because
definitely,
as time goes on, and if that problem reoccurs and you don't say anything, you're never going to sort of fix the problem.
Yeah, in the beginning I think we did have kind of, you know, like built up kind of phase.
It's getting to know someone you don't really know how
how we're gonna react. Yes,
You know, funny thing. When I was on the dating, the site dating, I put specifically I want a guy with the kids.
Yeah, because you know they understand better.
Exactly,
Yes,
and because the purpose is the same. I don't want to involve myself with the guy single that never had a kid, and he wants to have a kid, and I don't want to have a kid anymore because I have my kid.
Yes, yeah.
And the universe was so precise that they brought for me a guy with 2 kids.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And the girl is the same age of as me. Look at this, amazing.
Okay, yes,
So now they BFF. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
But
you know.
Like you said,
Okay, yes, they
build up some.
Yes,
they had
definitely.
some fights.
Yes, they do.
Deep
and they will,
friendship,
you know.
and now they completely together.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And they have a boy, beautiful, so sensitive, so big-hearted, you know. And because I didn't have any relationship with the boys.
Yes, yeah, you have
so now
yes.
We have a Max, and Max is very sweet. When I called John, he was around and said, "Hey, John, somebody wants to say hello. Hi, Susie. How are you doing?"
Oh, that's lovely. How old are they, John?
Yeah, Erin's 16 and Max is 12.
Okay. I know that transition age. I have got my 13 years old, so I know.
And Max told me we had I think the first year together we was in Central Parks.
Okay.
So nice. And me and Max, we had our moment together, yeah. So we went to the grocery to buy some chocolates, and he said, "You know, I think you're very nice, Susie. I prefer much, like I prefer more you than the previous girlfriend." I'm sorry. I said, really?
There you go.
And he said, "Yes, Susie, you this, you that." I said, go with him to the grocery store to buy chocolate.
Chocolate, yes, yeah. You can have double now, like. Yeah. John, tell us about the challenging, what you find hard. Yeah, you can tell the truth.
Yeah,
She's not going to interrupt you.
Yeah, because he's far from me. I cannot
You
kick
cannot
his
There's
leg.
no knife on the table.
I
so
cannot
yeah,
kick his leg.
leg.
But I
Now's
have my
my
book.
Yeah,
I have my book.
yeah.
And we record it.
So, like I said, every relationship's going to have its challenges and cultural. I think when you're talking about love and a deep connection with somebody, the culture isn't so much important here. It's how you relate to each other, how you communicate during the good times and the challenging times. But going back to being with a non-English partner, I said earlier that the plus with Susie is this excitement, this explosion of energy, this passion. But of course, it's like everything has two sides. So she said it herself. If there's a problem, she can explode.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is Brazilian trait or
Kind of.
I like your eyes.
Kind of.
I get that impression, but it's one of those things in life you have to take again, and particularly in love, you take, in English we say the rough with the smooth, you take the good and the bad together. But for me, it's the same of everybody, irrespective of nationality, irrespective of whether you're man or woman, whatever, there is always a balance between strengths and weaknesses and good and bad.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But as far as our relationship's concerned, everything about Susie that I love is what keeps me wanting to be with Susie. The challenges are going to come, and there can be the explosion, but how can you, if you have this passion, you cannot just expect it in the good times.
That's right.
You have to be able to take it when things are a bit challenging too.
Yeah.
And I think the secret and the key is, as we've already said, is communication.
And something. John is very rational. He's a completely left side of the brain.
Okay.
And I'm
But I also have a very big heart,
wait. Now, this
which is my right
no,
side.
no.
There you go, no fight.
I'm not saying that. It's not meaning you not to have emotions, yeah. But he's very on the left side, and I'm very on the right side.
Okay, I know.
So the
yes,
things then
yeah.
John looks more cold, more
Yeah.
I'm looking more, and sometimes I'm dreaming a lot,
Okay, and he bring
and
it
it's
down.
completely on the ground.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I want to take him out the ground.
Okay,
So you
of
see the
course.
beautiful for flying.
Yes, yeah.
But also I need the time that I need to be more grounded.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So I think
This is balance.
it's
you know,
the we
this
need
is
a balance.
learning, yes,
Masculine and
definitely.
feminine.
Yes, yeah.
The more straight and then
Yeah.
I'm more like
Yeah.
like something I was just told Neto. I met some people at the station or the street, the singer, the musician,
Okay.
on the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we saw one guy inside the mall, and then I told John, I said, I want to invite this guy to play in my show.
Okay.
And then John's like, I said,
That's
what do you
sure,
think?
right.
And then I said, why? What do you think? And then he said, oh, I think it should be a little bit challenging. Invite any guy then on the street that you don't know to come to the radio to be with you alone
Yes.
on the
yes,
show.
yeah,
Could
yeah,
be
yeah.
something
He's
bad.
thinking of the safe side.
Yeah, but listen, this was the last thing I will think about it.
I know.
When I saw the guy singing so beautiful, I was like, oh my god, I need to
Yeah,
go there. I need to give my card. I need to,
Yeah.
This is kind of things
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Did you get the guy on the show?
Yeah.
Not yet. I met a couple that's singing. Then I would start to think, said, how John can think about this? Why? But yeah, they have the security and the safe.
Yeah,
Also. Then,
yeah.
wow.
But
This
because-
will stop me to
Yeah.
come and give my card to this guy.
Okay. But because at the end of the day, you know, our brains are completely different. Women and men, just they do think kind of straight
And
and
it's unbelievable because I'm
and
doing
here's the fire. get
Ah,
there.
ah.
Where's the fire?
I'm doing post-graduation neuroscience, yeah. And last week, the module they talk about the neurons and the frontal cortex.
Yes.
That the quantity and the type of neurons and sometimes our cortex, men and women are different.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, I was in shock because I said, listen, why, né? Why we have a more or less neurons? Why the structure is different? But it is. The woman is more emotions,
Oh, definitely.
and the man tends to be more, né? More.
Background, like you know,
But thanks God, because imagine with two
Two
flights,
dreamers.
or two ground
Or
floor.
it would be. Yeah, and there is some women who kind of thinking like man, you know, and there is the opposite, but you know.
Exists, but I think most of the time, women has this more sensitivity.
And
the motherhood, I think, to be,
it is
a mother
definitely,
gave to us different
and
chemicals in the brain.
And something interesting, Susie, men think we are very difficult to deal with, but we are not. You know, the rose you gave to Susie on your first date, I'm sure she's never, ever, ever going to forget that moment.
And John is very gentleman, really, in all the words.
That's amazing. That's all we need.
Which woman doesn't like somebody who opened the door of the car? Sometimes coming with surprises. He's always surprised me in things.
So is Tony.
I think with the good things, like the women remember the good things, but they also remember the bad things as well.
Oh yeah.
Where the men, the bad things or something's not even bad.
Just
it
goes
over their head, they forget about it.
It solves with the care, the carinho we say in Portuguese. How say carinho in Portuguese?
Kindness, you know,
More.
Touchable kind of thing, you know, carinho. You see, there is some words you cannot even translate to
se tem alguém aí que saiba como se fala a palavra carinho, carinhoso, fazer carinho em inglês.
It's kind, Susie. There is no such a kind, gentle.
Caress. What is caress?
Caress is gently stroke.
I think it's.
But it's more for animals, isn't it? Or it's
for humans too.
Maybe for women.
Okay.
You caress a woman, you can caress a woman.
I like. Caress.
Yeah, caress. Okay. Well, you do caress me all the time.
No petty.
We are learning some new words today as well.
I'd just like to go back to what Tony said because I'm kind of, you know, I'm relating with Tony here too.
Yeah. Oh yes.
And this, I don't know if this is true, and I don't know if this is English culture, and I also what is it? Let me share something with you. So I read something recently, and I think it may have been a joke. But we'll put it on the table anyway.
All right. Okay.
So they said, and Tony, let me know your thoughts because we don't really understand what is in a woman's head or heart because it's not our head or heart.
That's right.
Someone said you can do 99 things to please your woman. 99 good things. Yeah. And you know, that's great. But if you do one bad thing, she will never forget it.
That's correct, yeah.
And from a man's point of view, this is a little bit soul destroying because you think if it was true, if it was true, of course it isn't, but if it was true, we will never be good enough. Tony, what is your reaction?
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, we say it about different cultures, but I'd say probably every woman is probably similar, where they remember all the good things, but bad things, they'll store those bad things and they'll throw them back at you all the time.
Okay. Yeah, do you know, it is interesting. It is interesting because, you know, we have got another perception. And we think like if you tell you the bad things, so let's say, you's kind of gonna remember and don't do that again. So maybe that's why we kind of remember the right things. I think can be, or I don't know. I think it depends as well, you know, because I do try, you know, as we get mature, I do try to kind of please more or receive more, giving in, you know, and getting more positive things from Tony. Say, you know, like think, oh, if he done something that's not nice, oh well, but he done 10,000 things that was good. So let's focus on the good things. I think you kind of learn, you know, because yes, if you get just the negative point, all relationship, you know, wouldn't last or is not good, you know, in any relationship, friendship or, you know, whatever. Yes, you have to get the positive point. But it's a good question, John, because maybe as a woman we could think more about it and kind of yes, 99% is good, so let's just kind of manage to don't talk too much about that 1%.
Well, in another point of view, I think sometimes what is bad was happen is also good for everybody learn.
Yes,
right?
Yes, yeah.
If you really did something wrong and you didn't like it, I think it's nice to point it. And sometimes this is the disagreement we and John have because you think it's criticism.
Yeah.
And
that's my issue actually, is I feel criticism.
Yeah, and then I think we have to talk about, because I also want, if when I do something wrong or something that is not nice, I want to know.
Funny enough, you're saying that. Tony, he's refurbished his house and he's doing the porch, yeah? And
I got a saca muito
in my point of view, you know, in my kind of design, the porch in my head, I wouldn't have window. I would have just bricks around and, you know, door, and the door inside would be no glass or nothing. But he done his porch with a big window in one side and the door from inside with a glass as well. And I said to him, well, it does look nice, but I would do different. And he said to me yesterday, he said, well, nothing what I do, you like it. You know, seems like criticism. But it's not criticism. It's just like, it's another point of view. So maybe, Susie, the way we are explained to them is the way they get as a criticism. But it's not. Maybe. What do you think more?
Well, I think with with the porch, because it was just a door there, no window on it whatsoever. So I've got an internal door now, which is half a window, and then the porch is half brick on one. No, it's brick, total brick on one side, and then it's got a dwarf wall, which is half brick going round, and then a window around it. So you can put blinds there, or you can put that frosted like film stuff.
Because doesn't make sense for me, you know, like. But
it's generally to let more light through. So that's a good.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's not. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just saying my point of view. Yes, you know, but me seems like I didn't like it.
It probably seems to me that why did you do it like that? It's like, why did you do it like that? Why did you?
Sorry.
And then I have to support my friend because
thank you.
We have a strong personality.
That's right. Yes, we do.
And we have an opinion.
Yes.
And then that's why when we see something, we need to say.
Yes.
Because it's like you see something, it's like, wow, why not? It's like, it's nice, but inside
of you, exactly,
you didn't like it.
Yes.
So we have to say.
Yes.
Maybe changing the way a little bit.
But what's interesting is Tony and I are obviously both men, and we're both English.
Yes.
Just
So-
tell me you guys are gonna leave here from a pub.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, I see something here.
But what is an interesting difference here between the sexes and the nationality
Yes.
is if the woman created something or bought something and being an English man, as long as our woman is happy and likes what they have done, we always say that's beautiful, darling, and I'm
Yeah.
glad you're happy.
Even though you don't like it.
No.
All right.
Whether we like it or
Or
whether we
not.
don't like
Yeah.
it, because the
Alright.
answer is the same.
Okay.
Is that
Yes.
that's-
Let's say,
that's
oh, that's
beautiful.
nice, yeah.
as long as
Yeah, he got
but
it.
no,
He got it.
but mine is genuinely sincere.
Yeah.
I know.
Whether I like it or not, as long as you're happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
we're
not
not.
never need to
Yeah.
criticise, never need to say, well, you could have done this or you could have done that.
But
You should have
it's
said,
nice
that's
to
nice,
have
Tony, with the porch, yeah. I like it, yeah. As long as you're
But
happy.
you see, we think that if you say that, it's like we're expressing our opinion and the difference, but maybe next time you just say, oh, that's beautiful, darling, well done.
Yeah.
But inside we don't like.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't.
But-
But maybe is one of
Is-
those things that we.
It's interesting because is it better for example, inside you don't like and therefore you're not comfortable with that, or you make your partner feel uncomfortable?
That's right. I got it. You.
Which is the better? I
Yeah.
don't know.
But if you ask my opinion, for example, I'm not gonna say,
I don't want you to lie,
Yeah.
but there's a
But
difference.
what
But
we
between-
lie.
maybe the way we say, Susie, I think I
Yeah.
got them. I think the
We-
way you say, I could say
Well,
to
no, the
Tony.
way we say, don't say.
Yeah.
This is the way you have to say, don't say.
Or we could say, I could tell him, oh, nice, darling, yeah, that's very nice. That's
But-
yeah, but
And
you
swallow
know,
the rest.
Yes,
Just swallow the
or
rest.
just swallow.
Or don't ask my opinion then.
Yeah.
If you want to listen, this is good, so
There
okay,
you
it's
go,
good.
there you
You
go.
get my good, but
It's the
don't
first
ask
thing-
me what I think.
It's the first thing you said with the porch is, why has it got a window? Why have you put a window in the porch? And I said, to put more light in there. I said, you don't want it completely brick and dark. But
Oh,
on this respect, Adriana, because when I got my kitchen designed, and I went down there,
You'd learned your lesson.
and
you did actually.
but Adriana, she come around my house, she goes, oh, why you got the dishwasher, not the dishwasher, it
The
was the what?
dishwasher and wash machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, it's a tumble dryer.
The tumble dryer. Yes. Yeah.
Because I had the tumble dryer in the corner, inside like, so it's showing, but she marched me down back to Wren Kitchens and she like pulled the designer guy over and says, oh, can we change this, can we change that?
Because it didn't make sense,
She
you know.
gave the guy a real nightmare. The
Stay
guy was like,
away from
the
me.
kitchen was already getting designed. It was in like process, but luckily we changed where the tumble dryer was going to be. She's put like a integrated bin, and we put like the tumble dryer in like a cupboard.
Yeah.
And what else is it? The integrated washing machine. Where
Yeah,
is it?
as well. Because
So you work together as a team.
that's right. Because at the end of the day, you know, as men have this kind of vision, just like here, and there, and we think like, oh, if I wash my dishes here, why do I have to have my tumble dryer there? You know, do you know what I mean? So that's
But
why I think.
I think what it was because the kitchen was already designed.
Yes,
And
yeah.
I didn't want to upset anybody.
Exactly.
Like,
He didn't want
you
to upset the guy. I said, but listen,
You're
you
gonna have
paid
to live
for
with
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And you're gonna live with it for long. So no, let's go there. And he said, oh, Adriana, shall I go? I said, yeah, let's go. And we did. And so
Adriana upset the guy. Yeah, she did.
I did actually. I said, oh, I'm sorry, but and he said, oh, that's okay.
But what's interesting is the guy that was the designer of the kitchen, you meet him once and he's gone out of your life, or you meet him twice.
That's right.
But you two
That's
are
right.
together
That's
and
right.
you have the love,
Yes.
and it's nice that you can bring your, like
Yes.
Susie and I do, your
Yes.
different aspects together.
Yes, definitely, John, definitely. Well, I'm gonna call Marcia Pio. She has got an English husband as well. She's gonna talk to us a little bit, so she will give her point of view, his point of view as in English. Let's see if he's thinking different of you guys.
Nice, because I was thinking about Marcia. You
Oh,
know,
did
that
you?
would be so nice if she here because.
That's right, that's right. Let's try to connect Marcia here, because she's a lovely woman, and as I said, she's how can I say? I cannot say.
Spontaneous.
Yeah, no, her color. She's a beautiful brown lady.
Ah,
Because
okay.
you cannot say, you know, the other names, and he's very white, and you know,
Blue eyes
it's
too.
beautiful. Yeah.
Good taste, I
Good
have to say,
morning,
by the way.
Marcia.
Good morning.
I was talking about you, and I didn't know you were there already. How are you, my love?
Oh, God.
Good. How are you, Stephen?
I'm very well, thank you. Just getting over COVID.
Oh, really? Oh, are you okay now?
Yeah, getting there slowly, thanks.
Okay, yes. Well, it's been difficult. I heard kind of quite a few people having COVID again and having a hard time. But you know, hopefully you get over it very soon. And actually, you get over before tomorrow, as it is Valentine's Day in Brazil, and we have to celebrate it.
I know, I'm aware of it. You know, I've had 2 Valentine's years.
Ah, so you're getting used to it already. Well done, Marcia. So you have got two Valentine's Day. You have got 2 Christmas, or how does it work in your house?
No, Valentine's Day is to be true.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Brazil and here. And
Okay.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
It's not because now student he likes 24.
Okay.
So yes.
Oh.
The Christmas Day.
Uh-huh.
So we celebrate 24 like Brazil.
Okay.
Future. Foods, everything. And the day after, in the lunchtime.
Okay. Oh, that's. Do you know what's funny enough? Tony, we have been together nearly 2 years, and we spent 2 Christmas together. And he did say to me, well, we're going to celebrate on the 24th and the 25th. I say yes. So they love our 24th evening, don't they?
Yes, and Stephen lived with me in Brazil for 1 year.
Okay.
So it was amazing for him to see all the table with all the food,
Okay.
how we celebrate Christmas and New Year.
Okay.
It's a big part. He
Yeah.
understands now how the barbecue is for us.
Okay.
Also important for Stephen understand better our culture because we stay for 1 year in Brazil.
Oh.
That we are talking about. For us, have some things. Of course, we agree because it's the same for all of us when you are in a different nationality.
Yes.
And another thing, we are together 10 years. Also, we meet each other in the site as well. So well done, guys.
Wow, that's nice to see. Oh.
Was a difficult time for me
Yeah.
in 2012 when I was looking after my mom with Alzheimer here in UK, and I was 24 hours care, and I asked like Susie did in the Christmas in 2011. I asked for God send me someone that can look after me, love me, respect me, because I was in a really difficult time. There was no everybody that will accept someone with a mom that will have dementia.
Yes.
So it's really, really difficult. And God sent me my Father Christmas.
That's bom, viu?
Well done, Stephen.
Because she knows Stephen, and Stephen was my present, Christmas present, because his mommy had Alzheimer as well in that time. Unfortunately, both of them passed away. But his mother was a different it was more calm, and my mom was with dementia, so she was more aggressive, and she was in love with him. So when we met each other in the 10th of February, no, 10th February.
Yeah.
Both of us was no using sites. No, I was really busy with my mom for lost my time with sites and meetings or whatever. But my friend said, doing this because you stay all night, woke up because your mom was sleeping, and so you can become fresh for your mind.
Yes, definitely.
And at the same time, Stevie was bought you a new computer and decided pop in his face as well. In the same time that me. And okay, my friend did my profile and signed in. And Steven the same. In February, I don't know, remember. Yes, he with me. And I say, wow, let me see this guy. I said, oh my God, he travel, I don't know, maybe. Then I send the message for him. Tell them what's happened.
Yeah, tell me something. Because Brazilian women talking too much, as you know.
No.
We're joking. Tell me, Stephen.
Our story is quite a long one, okay? So we arranged to have our first meeting. I lived in the north of London and Marcia lived in the south of London, so we were completely different sides of London.
Wow.
And I normally worked, I was a car valeter at the time, I had my own business, and I normally worked at weekends, and I said that we could meet on a Monday, and then we had snow at the weekend, and I couldn't work, so we arranged to meet on a Saturday. And she wanted to meet, obviously, at lunchtime, because we didn't want to meet at night. And she arranged to meet in this Brazilian restaurant called Preto in Putney.
Okay.
I had to across London to meet her. She was late, as usual. And,
oh, sorry.
And I heard her phone up the restaurant and to check whether I was there. And I'm sure she was asking her to check me out to see if I was okay and if I wasn't too ugly.
Oh, detective in the restaurant.
Definitely.
I told her, give you for only one caipirinha, for he waited before one.
Oh, so she got you with the caipirinha, Stephen.
You're gonna have a caipirinha.
Oh, Stephen, we unfortunately we don't have too much time because our program needs to finish soon. But before we finish, and I will invite you definitely next time for you to come here as well to tell more about it. And but I would like you to say something that you love in Marcia and you give a Brazilian, a real Valentine's Day. What would you say? Oops, the connection gone. The connection gone. Let me try again. I think it's the internet. There you go. But you guys thinking what you're gonna say? Yes, yeah.
We live.
Okay. Marcia, are you there?
Yeah.
Sorry, my love. Sorry, it was a bad connection here, so you are back. So, but because we don't have too much time, I would like Stephen to say something, that he loves in you, and tell you, for all the world here, what he gonna say for Valentine's Day in Brazil. What he wants to tell you.
I think what I wanted to tell my wife is that I love her more each day. When I met her, it was like I found something that I've always been looking for. You found, I know it's a bit cliche to say, but it's like you found your partner for life, We're both probably more mature people, so we know what we want in life, and she's the one that I've always been looking for. It took me a long time to find, but when you find it, you need to hang on to it, and I'll hang on to Marcia for as many years as I can, as many years as I have, because she is my everything, and without her, That's beautiful, Stephen. That's beautiful. That's so touchable. Well done, well done. This is what we
we plan for our lives, isn't it? Love and love and love. Oh, well done.
We all have differences, you know, but if you love someone, you work out your differences, and I can honestly say that me and Marcia have never really had an argument. I know everybody thinks it's crazy, but we never have, because we talk about everything, we ask each other's opinions about everything, we make decisions together, so we have really nothing that we really ever disagree with.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well done, Stephen. So, and a couple of words, Marcia, please tell Stephen, you know, what you want to tell him, as it is Valentine's Day in Brazil tomorrow.
What time, I think?
No, he's my everything as well. He's my present for God.
Oh,
Father Christmas forever.
that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Marcia, thank you so much. You know, I will see you soon, and you know, I will invite you to be here in Radio Mais Brasil very soon. Okay? Thank you so much.
Happy Valentine's Day for everybody. Okay? Nice to meet all of you guys.
Oh, thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Stephen. Beijos. Right. So, Susie, I'm gonna start with you. Yeah, because you know, let's do this. Tell John, you know, something that you know. I'm gonna even. I have to take a picture here because you know. Yeah. You have that. Tell. I'm gonna video actually. I know it's on the YouTube, but tell John what you want to tell him. You know, what do you love inside, you know, of him? Tell me, please.
The life with John is easy. You know, he's very smooth. He's very very gentleman. His blue eyes always like myself. He's understand me a lot, I think. And I love you.
Oh, that's beautiful, John. Please say what you most love in Susie.
For me, being with Susie is a roller coaster.
I think of that word. Trust me.
But it is a pleasure, and for me, being with Susie every day is Valentine's Day, and I don't even need to tell her how I feel on Valentine's Day because I tell her every day.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much. Now I'm gonna pass it to you. And yes, Tony, I will ask you the same question. You know, so what do you most love in me, and what do you think? Just get closer, maybe.
Tony, can you go more on the side? The other side.
The other side.
More like this.
It's a bit yeah. There you go.
I don't know really.
He should bring the ring today. Actually, have you been proposed?
Ring.
Oh.
Have you been proposed? No, not yet.
I think Adriana, yeah, she's a beautiful lady, and I enjoy spending lots of time with her. And we don't spend a lot of time because obviously I live in Northampton, she lives in Harpenden, but when we do spend time together, we're always like good friends. We love each other. We talk, which is a good thing. Because in a lot of relationships, people don't talk, and that's where they go wrong, and they have their differences. But we always work out our differences, and yeah, I think we get on fine, like good friends. And
but you didn't tell me what you love in me.
Brazilian woman.
It's just yes, I think like you said, like the Brazilian people, full of energy. They don't have to drink to have a good time. Yeah, I'm completely happy, and I'm looking forward to more happier times and spending more time together.
Just one question for Tony. How hot is be with Brazilian woman? 0 to 10.
It's exciting. I mean, it's just exciting all the time, and yeah, it's like yeah, I'm happy and
It's just hot. I know we didn't have time, but in the next program we're gonna talking about how hot we are.
Oh yes, yeah, 7 p.m.
Definitely. Oh yes,
7
yeah,
p.m.
definitely, yes, yeah, definitely.
Super
Susie.
hot,
Yes,
super
yeah,
hot.
yeah.
By the way, it's a 10.
Oh yeah, baby.
Well done. Tony, do you know what? You are my gift as well. You know, you are a lovely person, kind, and you are everything that I was looking for. So you know.
Ginger.
Because you are ginger, yes, your blue eyes, your blue hair, your blue eyes and your blonde hair, it's just, but, you are an amazing person, and I love you so much, and, yes,
Love you too. Thank you.
Round of applause, guys.
Oh, that's it. Well, thank you so much, guys, for today. Thank you, John. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Tony. Thank you who was, listening to Radio Mais Brasil UK today. We had, a good time, I think. And we probably have to do the second round because, you have to talk more about,
now future.
Oh, yes.
We talk in the past, how we met, now.
Yeah, exactly. And the main, the hot part. But, just, maybe,
Adri, how's gonna be?
Oh, yes, I'm a single lady. É isso aí, gente. Muito obrigada por todos os ouvintes e, assim, um feliz Dia dos Namorados amanhã. Que vocês tenham, assim, muito amor mesmo, né? Muita paz e que vocês estejam com quem vocês gostariam de estar. Isso é o mais importante, né? O amor é o amor, é maravilhoso e é isso que a gente precisa, mais amor nessa terra. Fala, minha Suzy querida, pra gente dar tchau.
E sexo.
Oh,
à
yes.
noite lá, a partir das 7 da noite no New Age Show, we're gonna talk about sex.
That's gonna be hot.
Couple sex with a sexóloga, the sexiest teacher, Daniela. She will come to the show and she will talk things and we just talk between 4 walls.
Oh, wow! Let's get excited. É isso aí. Um beijo. Até a semana que vem. Fiquem com Deus e a gente se vê. Feliz Dia dos Namorados. Happy Valentine's Day. Beijos.
Sorry to say, but the show will be in Portuguese.
We need a translation.
Sorry, yes. Sorry, that's okay. Eu tenho que fazer aqui. Sorry, we are late.
Very good.
It was good.
Very good.
Do you think many people will understand English?
Yeah, they should. Because most Brazilians really speak English anyway.
Hey, Adri.
Foi ótimo, obrigada. Imagina. Eu sei como é que é, mas o cara aqui é assim, né? Mas foi super. Eu tô falando. A gente tem um segredo, na verdade. Uma horinha por outra. Então quando você vê meu dedinho aqui, você vai. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. Okay, amadinha. I'm late.
Ai, tô com fome.
Você também tá com fome?
You can go after to lunch.
Yeah, let's go to lunch. We do it like this. Let's go there. Yeah, Marcy can take. Yeah, please, Marcy. Let's stand there. John, let's go over there.
Okay.
Just watch the thing. Oi, tudo bem? Oi, gatinha.
Cadê a Amanda? Eu vi a Amanda.
You want to go in first? Or?
Yes, because we need to put things
This way.
Cadê a Amandinha?
Hey, how are you?
Cuidado, Amanda.
Cheers,
Vamos lá, Jack.
Os homens no meio, a gente no meio.
A gente troca. É que a gente troca casal. Ó, Suzy.
Olá!
Hello. Hey. Hello.
Oi, tudo bom?
Sweetheart. No, for you relax, for you, you know.
Kisses, now kisses.
Okay, it's okay. So, shall we, let me take one look at them to this way, yeah? Come this way, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Thank you very much.
Holding the banner.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Esse ar-condicionado salvou a pátria aqui, hein?
E aí, Amadinha?
Amadinha, tava descendo correndo.
Tá até gelada. Tá até suave de gelada.
Arrasou. Falta daqui a pouquinho.
Gente, eu não comi café, não comi nada. Preciso de uma
That's nice.
Hi, Laura. Okay.
Vai, tchau, gente.
Aqui, eu vou sentar aqui, John. E o Cidê?
Ah, vocês vão participar desse aqui também?
Vamos. Eu tenho meu quadro aqui, né? Mas, cara, espera lá no...
Quanto tempo vocês vão?
Não, acabando aqui uma hora, eu não vou
Vocês vão lá? É.
Já reserva pra nós lá, tem mesa pra aquelas coisas. Ok? Se você
Hey, okay. Good.
Too much.
You running?
Now, because I
let's ask Laura. Maybe you can talk a little bit about the only with Marcia. Or, and then you can go to the restaurant with them. To have some ciao.
And what are you doing? Till one. Okay.
Ele falou assim, americano vai vir, americano vai
Oi, certo ali.
Trocamos telefones diferentes. Esse aqui não é o meu. Ops.
Tá tocando, vamos tocar.
Olha, é dele, vai lá.
Coloca a entrada top.
Nós somos obrigada, viu? Nós somos
You're really good. You're really good, man.